Today, we're going to be talking about fascism in America. Right now, Donald Trump is putting his name across federal buildings in Washington, D.C., tearing down parts of the White House to build buildings in his name, drafting up plans to build monuments in his name, and sending out ICE units to harass Americans on the street. This is all remnants of an era long past. History tells us that fascism isn't just about politics. It's about branding. Look at this building in Rome from 1934. It's not subtle. It's a billboard that turns a government building into a temple of personality. Mussolini understood something that modern leaders like Donald Trump instinctively grasp. The leader is the brand. Just as Mussolini plastered his face on the headquarters of the Italian Fascist Party and the word yes across Rome to create a visual mantra of obedience of the masses, we've seen a similar obsession in the US. Think of Trump branding, the plans of golden arches, his name on the Kennedy Center, and the constant visual reinforcement that the man is synonymous with the nation's success. It is the commercialization of authority. Fascist aesthetics rely on a specific tension, promising a radical future while obsessed with a mystical past. Mussolini wanted to resurrect the Roman Empire. He called it Romanita. This parallels Make America Great Again. It's a palingenetic myth. The idea that the nation has fallen into ruin and only one strong man can restore it to a golden age. Mussolini used the imagery of ancient Rome to claim legitimacy. Similarly, Trump's rhetoric frequently harkens back to a vague, idealized version of American history, positioning himself as the only barrier between that glorious past and a chaotic future. If you look at Donald Trump's rhetoric, he is always talking about going back to the golden age of America, right? Back to the 1830s or some insanity, back when slavery still existed, right? This is classic fascism. Putting in the minds of Americans that America used to be great, that we can get back to that greatness if only we elected Donald Trump. This has always been his rhetoric, and now he is planning to put monuments in his name. He is lining federal buildings with his name, the Kennedy Center, right? Take a look at this. This is the Kennedy Center, the Donald Trump and John F. Kennedy Memorial. Why is his name on this? Why is his name on this? He just put his name on this. What about this? The United States Institute of Peace. He put Donald J. Trump on the United States Institute of Peace. How is he even the president of peace when he is threatening to invade all our allies? Venezuela, Canada, Greenland, Colombia. He is not the president of peace. Why is his name on this? Even besides that, why is his name on this building? So you have imagery, fascist imagery being put up. And now we're talking about Trump's golden arches that are going to be, plans are being drafted to put a golden arch like this is 1940s Germany or Italy, right? We have ICE agents being used as the arm of the president, just like back in the 1930s and 1940s, right? Take a look at this. Trump Warships, right? He named Warships after himself. Trump Kennedy Center, as I mentioned. Trump U.S. Peace Institute, which I mentioned. The Trump Gold Card, right? Now he's talking about Trump credit cards. Trump accounts, savings for newborns. Trump RX. This is classic wannabe tin pot dictator behavior. That's what this is. That's what this is. And so we have a president engaging in rank imperialism across the world now, talking about taking Greenland, talking about taking Colombia and Venezuela and Cuba and making Canada the 51st state. So it's not just imagery. It's not just monuments to yourself that constitute fascism. It is the way you use the armed forces in your own country, the way you use federal agents. It is the putting your names on federal buildings, right? It is the imperialism. It is hearkening back and talking about a period of time where America used to be great. And if we just elect Donald Trump, and if we just take Greenland and Canada and Colombia and all of these countries and Mexico and Cuba, then we're going to be great like we used to be, right? Just like Mussolini did. He said, we are going to be the new Rome. We are going to capture all of our old territory and make Rome great again. That's what this is. That's what this is, right? Except Donald Trump is not as smart as any of these leaders, right? We have an incompetent president trying to be these leaders of of the 1930s and 1940s. So he's even failing at that because he went bankrupt 12 times and he's just incompetent and an inept fool. So this is where we're at as a country. It is scary. It is sad. It is beyond anything that I thought we would be at in my lifetime. It is just unbelievable to think about that the United States of America has a leader like Donald Trump. It is mind-boggling. I never thought this country would be where we are now. What a fool I am. I was once asked, do you think that the United States could ever become an authoritarian dictatorship? And I said, never. We have a constitution. And as Americans, we're very constitutionalist in nature, right? We really, but that's changing. That's changing. The Constitution is being thrown into the garbage. We don't care about it anymore, and it's being eroded. Its importance, value, and ability to hold the worst of us in line is being eroded and changing over time. Pretty soon, it's just going to be a paper that means nothing, and whatever leader gets in and wants to do whatever they want and bypass Congress will be able to do it, and the Constitution means nothing. That's where we're headed. If you believe in fighting for the working class, if you believe in anti-political corruption, anti-corporate greed, if you believe in the blue-collar worker, if you believe in all of those things, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and leaving comments in the comment section. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks.